He is the Pro Wrestling Magic Junior Heavyweight Champion, the self-proclaimed good guy, Azrieal. And his opponent, he is a Ring of Honor original and independent wrestling Hall of Famer, fighting out of Bayonne, New Jersey, but representing all of fucking New Jersey. This man needs no introduction in a civilized world. He is the independent icon and king of the fucking North. The Bayonne Badass, Danny fucking Maff!
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The best intro in wrestling by the best introductor in wrestling.
And Shane is always going Super Saiyan when he does it, or comes close to it.
I'm catching my breath every time he does it.
Absolutely. Gong sounds and we're on Keys to the Kingdom qualifier. Azrieal taking on Danny effin' Maff.
Azrieal a little taken aback by the crowd reaction. A little surprised at that. I think he should know better than anyone else. The crowd is not going to go behind Azrieal.
Now these two wily veterans, these two stalwart members of the independent wrestling scene for decades. These two behemoths in our sport facing off once again. They've known each other a long time, so you know this isn't going to be an easy battle for either man.
And, you know, we said Jared Diaz should probably run away earlier when he was against Kurt. And I don't mean any disrespect to Azrieal. He should probably do the same thing, but in the sense that he would be able to catch Maff off guard, unlike a Jared Diaz would have been able to.
Well, Azrieal has a deeper playbook than Jared Diaz does, and we should definitely give respect to Diaz and anyone who has the fortitude to step between those ropes. But Azrieal has spent the better part of 2 decades sharpening his iron, building his playbook. So if anyone can hang in the ring with beasts like Dan Maff, it's going to be somebody like Azrieal.
Absolutely. I mean, well said, Mark. Again, the playbook from a guy like Azrieal is so vast. But then you think of all the power, all the stamina, the speed of Danny Maff, and it's going to be quite a battle between these two.
Jimmy, guys, can we just point out the fact that the building just shook on those stomps from Maff?
He's a mammoth man. He's an absolute mammoth of a man.
I'm seriously surprised the Kingdom's still standing after those. And, Maff, come on. We know you're ripped.
It's always nice to see Maff having a good time in there, because genuinely you can see the love that both of these men have for getting in there and competing in that ring.
Well, Ref, I saw Maff pull on the hair. What are you saying? What do you mean he didn't pull on the hair? I saw that.
I didn't see a damn thing, Mikey.
And you're the one wearing glasses, Jimmy. You got to get your prescription checked.
Maff sharing some words of wisdom with the crowd. They love to play off each other. It's a constant we've seen every time he's in this building, let alone here in Pro Wrestling Magic.
Yeah, you got to believe that Maff feeds on that. Loves the interaction with the audience, loves the fans that come out and support him. Oh, Maff falling over there, getting tricked by Azrieal.
And not to take any credit away, Azrieal also in tremendous shape as well.
No, I mean, you could see.
Oh, my God! Really went through the mirrors above the ring.
No, I don't blame Azrieal for getting out of the ring there. Take the time to catch your breath.
That was scary. That was just scary strength out of Maff. It looked like he was throwing a pillow. I mean, he didn't even break a sweat. He didn't even grunt, lifting a fully grown, might I say, quite jocked man known as Azrieal, and just tossing him 3/4 across the ring like he was a bebe.
Oh yeah, some people might even say Azriel's jacked, but that just proves your point even more, Jimmy.
Nothing doing on these chops, not even registering.
Not even machine gun chops, which is the worst kind of chops to take.
You got to eat your bread if you want the machine gun chops to take hold.
Stop to the foot. 2 drop kicks now from Azrieal as he goes up to where he's most comfortable up on the second rope.
Wow.
And a big splash taking Danny Maff down. 1, 2, and no.
And I was going to say, maybe Azrieal should go low, not in the little Maff's low, but go kick out the legs, but he still was able to take Maff down with that diving crossbody.
Using that speed, trying for a crucifix bomb,
Whoa.
but he rolls him up instead. Oh, that could have been very dangerous there for Maff. Basement drop kick.
That stack, quite the overflow there on that stack attempt by Azrieal off the crucifix pinfall. And yes, that was a programming joke. I know nothing about programming. Don't hold it against me.
Maff is now on the outside. Oh, wait a second. He went for a Hurricane Rana, but Maff caught him.
Maff
caught him.
Maff, please. Oh, good.
Azrieal able to get out of it, but by what cost? Azrieal now trying again to get the best of Danny Maff, catching him right under the chin there, and now going up to the second rope. Oh my God!
Beautiful moonsault.
He almost hit the ceiling. That is how much height, that is how much chops Azrieal has just to take down Dan Maff with that
What
moonsault.
an incredible moonsault.
And rightfully, never mind. I was going to say rightfully so, takes a water break.
Azrieal doesn't need no refreshment.
In any other match, I'd agree with you, Mark, but
Fitness
this is
guru
Maff.
himself. Oh, wait a second. Azrieal now motioning, making a move. What could be in the head?
Whoa!
Drop kick into the second row from Azrieal onto Danny effing Maff.
Just a wild man look in his eyes as he came over with that big drop kick, sending Maff into the second row.
And now just choking him out in the lap of one of our fans here, one of our faithful fans here at ringside.
Come to Pro Wrestling Magic, get a wrestler in your lap.
For sure, PWMtickets.com. We'll be here on Holiday Road November 25th. Special start time, by the way, 3 p.m.
I'm being told tickets are on sale now.
PWMtickets.com
for our next big show,
Holiday
The Road to Kingdom Come.
All right, stop.
I'm going to hit your mute button if you keep that going past 5 seconds.
6 now. Big drop kick right in between the shoulder blades, Mark.
Yes, and you might think that was programmed to kick Maff out of the ring, but instead, beautiful somersault senton there. Instead, just an exclamation point as Maff is coming back in the ring, just giving Azrieal the advantage as soon as Maff crossed the plane.
And this is what Azrieal has to do. As effective as the crucifix pin earlier was, that could have gone very wrong for Azrieal. Maff could have just fallen
Big
backwards.
Drop kick into the corner.
To squash him there. That's why he's got to keep the attack on Maff exactly like this. Don't give Maff a chance to grab you. Just keep going for these drop kicks. Keep going for these forearm smashes. Choke him if you gotta.
I mean, we've seen it time and time again when you have competitors the size of Azrieal, or going back, dating myself a couple of years here, when Maff was up against and could not shake Pinky Sanchez out of his way.
That's exactly my point.
You gotta stay on Danny Maff. He will. Oh, wait.
Well,
1,
package.
2. Yeah, and you gotta stay on him. You have to stay all over Danny Maff, because you give him a moment to get to his knees or to get to his feet or to get to a vertical base, he will come at you with the ferocity of a freaking polar bear.
Well said, Jimmy. We've seen it time and time again. Beautiful flying dropkick by Azrieal. 1, 2, and not enough.
Ooh, what a kick out there. I don't think I've really ever seen that before, where a double hand chop is the kick out, because his shoulders were still down, but it made Azrieal hop off of the pin there.
I mean, these are two incredibly intelligent competitors. They've learned more than a thing or two in all their time in the ring.
But the disrespect levels on Maff's part, not even a kick out, just smack him off.
Just slapped him in the back.
And I don't mean any disrespect to Azrieal, but Maff just smacked the bitch off him.
He did. Ooh, big shot right there to the gut. Trying to drive the air out of the lungs, maybe cause
See, this is what I was talking about with the crucifix pinner. All Maff has to do is lean back, be it in the corner, or just go full force, fall down.
When you have a competitor's fingers and nails in your eyes, you're not thinking of, oh, I'm next to this rope or I'm next to this turnbuckle. You're thinking, I got to get this guy off of me.
Oh! Nice counter by Dan Maff with the Manhattan drop.
And for those of us, and for those of you watching tonight, this your first ever wrestling show, no, that is not a low blow because you're not hitting the little Azrieal. You're hitting him straight in the ash.
Right in the grundle, if you will. Now both men down.
The gooch, if I can go back to Jackass days.
Oh, yes, yeah, that also works as well. That also works. Referee Uncle Steve Dumang at 3 now. Both of these men now trying to take an opportunity to recalibrate, to get some sort of game plan back together in their head while they try and catch their breath.
Family reunion. Got
That's
my
about
Uncle
to hit
Steve,
8.
Uncle Jimmy, and my mother, Mark.
Excuse me?
It's a long-standing tradition, my friend. Don't forget about Grandma Lawrence. Missing the single leg dropkick, getting hung up in the top turnbuckle. Not a place you want to be if you're up against Danny Maff.
Oh, burning hammer time.
Burning hammer.
Jimmy, get your pipes ready.
Burning, no! Big super kick
potato.
right on the
That
bridge
was
of the nose.
Flush to the face.
That did not feel good, I can guarantee you folks.
What is Azrieal thinking
Trying
here?
it for a neck breaker, possibly. And he nails it, sticking the neck breaker. Oh,
my
Dan Maff's
God.
neck is so thick he wasn't able to get any torque on that across his shoulder, and Azrieal is about to pay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
If it's
You know he had to turn around to try and make that not a thing, but he comes back with the Pele kick.
It's the old logic of if I don't look at it, it's not there. But unfortunately, Maff was there.
Oh, Spirit Bomb! 1, 2, no!
And boys, you gotta think that was just pure gosh dang instinct on Azriel's part. He is. The lights are on, but nobody's home right now.
Maff now trying to figure out what it will take to put down. Did you watch this one
No,
more time?
please, for
the big
Azriel's
pop-up power bomb, nearly solidifying the win and the keys
As
to the
if that
kingdom final for
sit-up
Danny
power bomb
Maff.
wasn't enough, we may be getting a burning.
Burning.
Oh, he caught himself
He landed
again.
on his feet again.
Super
Up
potato.
Cadabra.
Azrieal doing his homework now. Huge high-risk maneuver.
Up and back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Maff's giant feet just crushing Azriel's lungs right there.
Holy effing shit. That is the most
the third attempt.
burning.
He got us again. Super potatoes.
Where's Azrieal getting this from? He's going to try it again.
Azrieal going back to the well. Going back to the well. And
Frog splash.
He hits the 5-star frog splash.
Guys,
on
you
the
can see
back
an
line.
upset.
Oh! No!
But how much did Azrieal lose taking that huge frog splash after immediately getting impaled by those tree trunks?
Let's watch this again. Big splash, but he gets stuck. He got stuck on the spike that is Danny Maff's stomach, but then he came back and did it again, only to get a 2 count. Danny Maff is not of this planet.
I mean, the way Azrieal has been reversing these burning hammer attempts,
Oh,
he's
he
not
missed.
from this planet either.
Spare!
Folding Azrieal in half. The eyes are open at Dan Maff.
Paper doesn't even fold like that.
Danny Maff now in firm control, picking him up.
The
Could we
fourth.
see it?
Can it be
Could we
the
see
final?
it?
Get ready, Jimmy, because I think it's coming. Burning hammer!
You want to talk about stuck? He's stuck to
Landing.
landing.
Pin at 3.
Danny Maff is in the keys to the kingdom final. And if you are pro
Here
wrestling
is
magic
your
champion,
winner,
watch your fucking back.
advancing to the keys to the kingdom finals, Danny fucking Maff!
Danny Maff and Azrieal just blew the fucking roof off this building. And if you are not here, your ass needs to be here. Watch this burning hammer almost impale fucking Azrieal through the mat.
And may Azrieal rest in peace. How fitting was the tombstone pin from Dan Maff on that one.
Danny Maff is a monster, he's a beast, and he is absolutely not of this planet. Azrieal
You did what you could, but you ran into a Mack truck with the license plate reading Danny Maff.
And the respect shown from both competitors, and Jimmy for good reason. That was one of, if not the best match I've ever seen, not just in Pro Wrestling Magic Live, but professional wrestling history.